we use a metric called word error rate. And this is actually very easy to calculate. We just have to get the alignment between the kind of gold standard reference transcript that we have that someone's typed up and the output of our speech recognition system. And once we've got that, we can count up the number of errors, and you can have substitutions, insertions, and deletions there. And then to work that out, it's just simply the total number of those divided through by the number in the reference transcript. But often it's actually very misaligned with human judgment. So I'll kind of give an example. So say we're talking about numbers, say $11,000. You can actually write that out in different ways. So you can write it out in spoken form, where each word is kind of written out in full rather than in digits, or you can write it out in digits. You could leave the kind of dollars at the end, or you could have the dollar sign there. You could put in commas in the number as well. So there's lots of different ways of formatting. And if you don't pick the right one in the reference, then actually what's going to happen there is word error rate is going to really penalize you, because you're going to have lots of errors compared to the reference. And there are other things as well. So for example, say you omit the word suspected before murderer. That's a huge problem. That's causing misinformation. If that happened in a court case and someone was reading the transcript after, that's gonna be a big problem. So word error rate just weights every single error evenly, which just isn't great. It doesn't align with our intuitions there. So we've been looking into alternative models for this. There's something called NER, which you shouldn't be confused with named entity recognition, but this is a way that we can assign different weightings to each of the errors. So we can assign a serious error to that suspected murderer problem, and we can just assign minor errors to differences in specification between written and spoken form. So we're going to start to move hopefully more towards that, to get better metrics to evaluate our speech recognition, so we can compare across vendors, make better research decisions that align with our judgment.